Hello and welcome to Home Gupshup. The year is nearly over and I think now is a good time to think about a lot of things. As I reflected on my past, I realized there are some aspects of my lifestyle that I would like to maintain and continue the way they are. Some I'd like to change in the sense either give up on them or add new ones that will help make my life more meaningful. Today's video will demonstrate all of these facets of a housewife's lifestyle.
Our favorite song is on repeat.
I'd like to continue keeping a gratitude diary into the new year. This practice has always served as a reminder of the blessings in my life and a source of stability for me. There are times when putting thoughts down on paper is more effective than merely thinking about them. What do you have to say? Since there are several errands to run throughout the day, I personally enjoy finding ways and methods that help me keep a track of everything. I noticed the charging was complete. That triggered a 30-second task for me, and that was to also quickly wipe down the surrounding area. I want you all to count how many 30-second tasks I get done in this video. And let me know in the comment section.
Drinking wine until the dawn, knowing soon we'll be back home. Ooh, I'm thinking about you. And I'm wishing that
Next year, if there's one thing I can commit to doing more of, it's celebrating more of our festivals. Yes, I believe Indian festivals have far more meaning and purpose behind them than we typically take note of. Celebrating them with excitement and devotion only makes one's life interesting and exciting. So, taking a note of all the festivals coming this year.
And I'm thinking about you.
As the new year approaches, it's a natural time to reflect on the past year and set goals for the year ahead. This is a perfect opportunity to consider what habits we want to start, continue, or discard in order to live a happier and more fulfilling life. Whether it's something small like starting a daily meditation practice or something bigger like committing to a healthier diet and exercise routine, the new year is a chance to make positive changes that can have a lasting impact on our lives.
Watching me steady, I know, wondering why I'm so hollow. You're showing me all of your best, while I'm giving you what I got left. I got concrete walls,
In retrospect, I can see how my mother regularly and successfully applies the talent of multitasking to her daily routine.
But I don't think I'm ready for love. No, I've tried to.
When we were younger, we'd constantly be rushing about the kitchen, whether it was to turn off the gas or to prevent the milk from spilling while boiling. I've recently realized that learning to multitask can greatly improve my time management skills. So, that's something I plan to work on improving this year.
You say I got nothing to lose.
One of my goals this year is to spend less time online, and this is something that will need work on my part, I feel. Meaning, I'm going to try to spend less time gazing at my laptop or phone. It's easy to lose track of time and never get back on track after wasting countless hours. It's important, in my opinion, to maintain a level of discipline even in the most minute details of daily life. Progress is good as long as it doesn't start affecting the basics of healthy living. It's easy to overlook the seemingly insignificant tasks that need to be done on a regular basis, such as wiping the tea stain, making a grocery list, or even cleaning the incense stick holder. Every task that can be completed in less than 30 seconds should be done right away, is a policy I'm going to be following from now on.
Oh, I'm slipping away, so don't let me go, nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so where do we go, nah, nah? Just let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional, it fills me up, it's out of control.
I'd like to indulge my imagination more often. Even while I consider trying new DIYs and working on creative projects to be vital parts of who I am, I realized recently that I had been giving them less priority than they deserved.
I'm slipping away,
Having a passion has prevented me from being bored on countless occasions, and I think that's true for most people.
I wanna stay in this feeling, but let me know.
On one hand, we think about things like saving time, making our work easier, and being able to do more than one thing at once, like I mentioned earlier. But on the other hand, I think as homemakers, we should also think about reducing the amount of waste that comes out of the kitchen. Or if you can, try to reuse some of the many things. I've started to learn more about it and have found a few easy tips to get myself started. But before we get there, another adjustment that I think is enjoyable to make is to use a timer for some tasks. It's a more enjoyable method to get things done. Everything doesn't have to be taken too seriously, right? As far as I can tell, focusing on one's diet is something that everyone wants to do. For me, it's the same. I feel it's never too late to get going. I'd like to share a simple salad recipe with you that happens to be one of my favorite. since we are already talking about healthy eating.
Screaming that I'm mad. A big storm blew up.
Salad with oranges and feta cheese is a sure success. The key components are oranges, olives if you have them, onion, and crumbled feta. Of course, along with that, olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper is for the dressing. Keeping with the idea of trying to reduce waste, I found a few ways to do so. First is not throw away water from soaked rice, dal, chickpeas, or even water from boiled eggs. Instead, one should use that to water the plants. This can be good for the plants in a lot of ways. Also, tea leaves that have been washed and dried can be added to soil to make it more nutrient dense for plants. Even though it's cold, I want to keep going on my evening walks, and I feel lucky that I've been able to do so till now. They are not only a nice break from the long boring day, but also good for one's health, as we all know. Walking is a no compromise activity that I'd be happy to keep doing in the new year. Starting new habits can be challenging, but the benefits are worth it. Not only can they improve our physical and mental well-being, but they can also help us achieve our goals and live a more fulfilling life. On the other hand, breaking negative habits can be equally challenging, but it's an important step in the journey towards a better life. Take some time to think about what changes you want to make a plan for how you can turn those changes into habits. Let me know if you were able to get ideas or relate with any of them. Bye for now and see you all next year.